just to say you're awesome.
ですね、次のゲームのシーフですね、解説の方がいらっしゃいますので、よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
We are sponsored by Fangamer. Fangamer is a video game merchandise company designing and producing official goods for Dark Souls, Undertale, Persona 5, and more. All
コメン
profits
トの
from
方
JDQ
で、そ
merchandise
の
sales
音声
are
のバラン
donated
ス
to
と
Doctors
何
Without
かあれ
Borders.
ば
They have new official merchandise
教えていただ
from
きたいん
Dark
で
Souls,
すが、
Undertale, Persona 5, Hollow Knight, and more over
大丈
at
夫そうですかね。
fangamer.com/GDQ. Thank you so much, Fangamer. We are also sponsored this event by World 9 Gaming. From PCs to arcades and consoles old and new, World 9 Gaming aims to provide the highest quality video gaming experience. 2 events in the Midwest and beyond. With our dedicated staff, tournament expertise, and expansive collection of games and consoles, World 9 is ready to take your event to the next level. For information on booking and upcoming events, check world9gaming.com. That being said, as our runner is setting up for Thief the Dark project, we have lots of exciting runs and runners throughout the rest of the marathon. If you'd like to see when your favorite speed game or speed runner is performing, go check out gamesdonequick.com/schedule. And that schedule automatically updates to your time zone, so you don't have to worry about converting any of those times. We also have some exciting bid wars going on right now. The Metal Gear Solid TTS Save Meryl? You can donate to either save or kill Meryl. And right now, Save Meryl is actually $700 ahead of Kill Meryl. So if you want to see Meryl be killed in Metal Gear Solid TTS, make sure to keep bringing in those donations.
Steam で
We
ちょ
have
っと調べた
$25 from
ところ
Zazar
だ
that
と、
says,
この
first
ゲーム
time
もしかして
attending,
今、Steam
pull
セー
from the
ルで
crowd. Thanks for all you
97円で
do
出てます。
and for the great show. Thank you so much.
それはですね、
これはまた
シ
別に。
ーフ・ザ・ダークプロジェクトの完全
We
版み
have
たいなものですね。
$25 from Mint Chip that says, I love you, Muffin.
今回ある RTA の
Don't tell
シー
anyone
フだ
though.
とパッケージ版でしかないですね。
ああ、そうなんです。なるほど。
We have $50 from Nendis that says, it's my first time watching you live, so I thought I'd leave some money here. Hope it helps you a bit. Greetings from Germany. It certainly does, Nendis. Thank you so much for your donation.
1998
We
年の
have
ゲーム。
$100 from Jontus that says, what is this Pepsi man I keep hearing about? Ah, heck
10
it.
年前の
I
ゲームで
love
すね。
Pepsi. I love
そうです
men.
ね。
What could go wrong? Take my money. Yeah, Jontus, we are sitting at $11,394 raised to unlock that bonus game for Pepsi Man, which would be featured tonight. So we are running out of time, folks. Please get those donations in if you want to see the epic return of Pepsi Man. We have $10 from Super Bruce that says, Pepsi Man run? Shut up and take my money.
この現地時間はですね、左下に今表示されているんですが、今現在15時33分ですね。
We have $50 from distraught audience member that says, Pepsi Man, you have to help
これ
us.
から夕
There
方に
isn't
なっ
enough Pepsi
て
for
くの
everyone,
で、こ
and the
の後多分
audience's spirit is
会場
dropping.
に
Exhausted people are
こ
collapsing
の後
because they
人が
can't
増えてい
refresh
くんでは
themselves.
ないかなと
Can't
思い
you
ま
do
すけど、
something to revive their spirits, Pepsi Man?
ペプシマン、向こうとかでどういう扱いになってるんですかね。個人的になんか、バカゲーじゃないですけど、
We have $5 from Little
そん
Baby
な感じ
Gator
な
that
気は
says,
してるんですけど。
I love you, GDQ. We love you too, Little Baby Gator. Thank you so much for that donation.
toりあえず、待ち時間に次のゲームの、何ですか、大まかな概要とかをちょっと説明してもらっても大丈夫ですか？
大丈
We
夫
have
ですよ。
$25 from
シーフ・ザ・ダーク・プロジェクトは、
Hey there, GDQ. Excited for the Kingdom Hearts
FPS 視点のステルスアクションゲ
I
ーム
want
で
to
す。
see that Pepsi Man run. Extra 25 if the announcer gets my name right.
基本的なゲームの流れ
What
は
made、you proud?
屋敷やダンジョンに潜入して、目標を達成してから、
We have $25
元の場所に
from
戻るっていうのが一連の流れですね。
that says, Well, this is
目
my
標
last
を
day at
達成して
SGDQ. Being able to come
また
here
戻
for
っ
the
てくる
first
と。
time was really
そうですね。
amazing, and everyone has been really
ただ
nice.
今回
Shout
は
out to
ノ
the
ーマ
group
ル
that
で
was
やる
playing
ので、
volleyball in the pool
はい。
Monday night.
戻る
My
っていう
husband
こと
and
は
a
ほ
group
とんど
that's
ないと
staying
思
for
い
the
ま
rest
す。
of the week. And
も
Covert
う
Muffin
目標
for
達
being
成
an
して終
awesome
わり。
announcer. Have
そうで
fun.
すね。
Love from Detroit. Thanks, Captain. We have $10 from Imba Panda that says, longtime viewer and first-time donator. One more game till MGS1. Hype! And save Meryl. She already died last
ス
time.
トーリーの大まかな流れとかっていうのは、
Thanks,
あ、
Imba
そうで
Panda.
す。お願いします。
ちょっと説明が難しいんですが、
はい。
主人公のギャレットが、
That being said, if you donate at least $5,
Eh,
you can be in the run for some exciting prizes.
少年時代
$5
は
could potentially
スリ
get
と
you
かそういうの
a
で
Carnage Perler
はい。
magnet,
生活してい
Spider-Man
て、
plush fabrications,
ある時
or maybe
に、
even a high health Steam key. That being said, if you
え
donate $10 minimum, you could be in the run for a Batman Forever comics display,
謎の男か
or
ら
a
スリを
Spider-Man
しようとして
lithograph
捕ま
card.
るんですよ
And
ね。
then $25 could potentially get you a signed Marvel anthology.
で、それでその男
Wow,
が
those prizes
ギャ
are
レットの
awesome.
才能に見込んで、えー
Also, throughout the marathon, if
キ
you
ーパーっ
donate
ていう組織に
$150
ギャレッ
cumulative
ト
or
を
more, you are
引
in
き
the
取るんで
running
すよ
for
ね。
an 8th
はい。
generation
はい
console
はい。
bundle and a gaming PC.
で、そのギャレットがキーパーの施設で訓練しているうちに、その隠密能力っていうんですかね。
はい。
それを自分のために使うっていうことにしたんですよね。そっから泥棒生活の始まりっていう感じがストーリーの始まりの
This
部分
event
です
is
ね。
also sponsored by Humble Bundle.
で、その、
Humble Bundle sells games, ebooks, and other digital
大
content
人になった
through
と
pay
か、
what
そ
you
の施
want
設で
bundle
訓練を
promotions,
した
the
主人
Humble
公
Store,
が、まあ、
and the Humble
物を
Monthly
屋敷
trade
とか
and
に取りに
subscription
行く的
service.
な、
そう
Customers
ですね。
choose how their payment is divided between the content creators, charity, and Humble Bundle. Over $129 million has been raised for charities across the world since 2010. You can check out these bundles over at
RTA とかだと、
www.humblebundle.com/monthly.
こういった、まあ、忍者じゃないですけど、そういう、
Alright, and I'm getting word that our runner
なんていうんで
is
すか、
ready,
泥
so
棒
I'm
と
gonna
かそ
throw
う
it
い
over
っ
to you,
た類の
Psychosis,
人
for
間っ
Thief,
て、
the Dark
すぐに壁
Project.
抜け
Good
たりす
luck.
るじゃないですか。
はい。
このゲームではそういうのはあるんですかね。
壁抜けは1
Yeah,
箇
we're
所ぐ
good.
らい
We're up.
ですか
All
ね、ある
right. I
の
hope you're
は。あ
all
と
ready for
は、
some Thief the Dark
ちょっ
Project.
と、
If you've ever played System
ち
Shock 2,
ょ
it's
っ
made by the
と、
same
で
developers and
す
it's
か
on the
ね。
same engine. So you could already
まあ、
know
悪いこ
how
とを
pretty
大
this
体しま
runs.
す。
I'll be your runner for today. My name is Psychosis.
壁は抜けないけど悪いことはするんですよ。
壁は一箇所だけ抜けるのか。
I'm just gonna preface this run by saying that a lot of the tricks are just back to back to back.
壁を抜けないって言われてちょっと控えめなタイプなんだなと思ったら別にそうでもないです。
Timing starts when I hit continue here.
ちょっとバグが多いです。
あ
あ、始まりましたね。
始まりました。
シーフの基本移動は斜め移動、ダッシュジャンプです。ダッシュジャンプをタイミングよく押すと加速が上がるんですよ。
すごい斜めですね。
これはチュートリアルですね。
暗闇の中を通っていく的な。
そうです。ちょっと今見せてました。
successfully land a jump like right after the other, you can
こ
chain
この
them
あれは
and get sort of
音を出すな
jumping
っていう
effect.
金属
If you've ever played like a source engine game like
の
Half-Life or whatever, it's sort
床
of
を
the same
踏
deal.
むなっていうところです。
I'd also thought I'd mention that we're playing the game on the original engine as it shipped back in 1998, so it's the 20th anniversary, so that's pretty cool.
ここが戦闘の用の
A lot of the
訓
tricks
練
are
場
very
ですね。
specific to this engine, and we're just going to leave it at that.
Alright, so to progress this level, we're going to have to spar with a guard and beat him in one-on-one combat. So let's see how we do on that. Here it is.
本来はスパーリングをするガードマンなんですけど、移動中5回攻撃すれば来てくれ
And now he magically spawns out of thin air.
戦ってないけど戦ったよっていう。
そうそう。
Thanks. So, I mean, if you can't tell by that,
クライム系のあれですね。
not really any difficulty to it. I'll let Doc actually start explaining the next level.
Yeah, right. So in the next level, Psychosis is going to be stealing a scepter from a heavily guarded mansion. It's incredibly important that he remains undetected. If he gets caught by the guards, he can actually get killed by them, and that loses quite a bit of time. Or you could also just run straight to the front door and ignore the
ちょっと
guards.
テク
That's
スチャ
a
ー
good
独的なもんがあって開
Yeah,
く
they
んで
didn't
すよ。
really account for the fact that you could just lean through the front gate and hit the switch on the other side. This game's pretty broken. Also, speaking on broken mechanics, we're coming up to the first like real speed tech of the game called Death Abuse. So at the end of every level, the mission
ここでガードマ
has
ン
like
の
a
来る
timer
のを
to
少し
fade
待
out
ち
after
ま
you
す。
complete the last
鍵奪った
objective.
ので、そのまんま目標物のところ。
I'm just gonna quick save here just in case.
何気
And
なく
sometimes
盗んだってことですかね。
Alright, so you can walk around.
こ
So you can walk around and complete objectives after you
オブジェクト
die,
に
and we just
リン
tried
動
to
作を
so
し
that we could
て
complete the last objective.
壁
There's
で死にま
a
した。
trick called object swing.
それで
It looks kind of
変
weird,
な
but
死に方をす
you
る
want to
と
explain that?
Yeah, so you notice I
暗
did it for
転
both
する間までは
this
動く
level
ことがで
and
き
the
るん
Death
です
Abuse
よ。
on the last
その間に
So
目標物を
when you
取っ
walk
たっ
up
てい
to
う
an
形
object
です。
and lean to one side, if you
そ
quickly
うする
flick
こ
your
と
mouse
で
across the screen,
3、4秒の短縮になります。
left, you swing it right. For a split second, you enter that item's hitbox, and the game just does not like that, so it just shoots you out with like the force of 1,000 suns, whichever way you're flicking the mouse. And we use that a lot. You notice I used it to actually Death Abuse on the last level.
配信だと
If you like going into a wall like head on, like with full
ガ
speed,
ン
is
マが
basically like going
配信だと
jumping off like a really high
適応
building
で
in
き
this
ないん
game.
ですよ
Like the
ね。
game
な
just
の
treats
で
it the same way, so you're just gonna end up
画面
dying
が
a
全
lot.
体的
So
に
some
暗いん
flicks
で
we
すよ。
actually
配信
do
だ
have
と。
to be careful we don't hit a wall. And
レイヤー
common
はちょっ
death
とわ
walk,
かり
as
に
we
くい
call
で
it
す。
on the last level, if you die and then get pushed
ハン
into
マー
the
取っ
air,
たの
the
は
game
キャテ
freaks
ィと
out
い
and just
う
assumes
人
that
物
you
を
must
殺
be
すた
alive
めに
because
使
how
う
else are you
もの
in
です
air?
ね。
And it lets you walk around, but it still gives you the death fade out. So sometimes, as I said in the last level, the mission like has a set timer to end. Sometimes dying and then using the death fade out is quicker than just waiting for the mission to end. We also got probably an important trick on this level called Cuddy Skip. I'll let Doc sort of explain that.
Yeah, so the whole point of this level is we're trying to break a fence out of this prison named Cuddy. He owes us a favor. And in order to complete the level, a couple things has to happen. Cuddy has to give us an objective.
このハンマーもバグみたいなもんで、相手の正面にしかダメージが与えられないんですよ。
We're just gonna skip that by killing him immediately after he gives us the
相
objective.
手が横とか背面だとなぜかダメージ食らわないんですよ。バグかなとは思う。
Sorry. coming up here. We're
なん
also
か
gonna
怪
use
しい
this
動き
hammer
は
to
して
kill
ま
him.
すけど。
ニューオブジェクトが出たので、キャッティ殺しま
So
す。
normally he would have just kept going on with his dialogue there, and then like he would do like a scripted death animation, and that's just way too long. For some reason, if you
あ
leave
と
the
は
cell as he
目
says
標
in
物
the
ま
loot
で
collection,
一直
the
線
game
ですね
just。ticks off the objective of learning like the location of an item, and then you just kill him yourself to make the death animation quicker.
So we got another skip coming up in the next level, and that's kind of the bread and butter of this game. We call it blackjack glitch. So the blackjack is the weapon.
ここの証拠品ロッカーの左側を見るとなぜ
I'll just
か
give like a little basic idea of what the glitch is.
目標物
But
が手に
what
入
you
るん
can
で
use
す
it
よ。
for is to cancel your falls.
調べただけ
Effectively, you
で。
can fall forever without dying when you normally would just die.
え
So he's setting it up.
さっき攻撃ボタンを押して武器取り替えたのは、なぜか
Yeah, it's
浮遊
pretty
する
much like if you want to run
武
this
器を
game
取
on
り
the
替える
Unreal
と
Engine, you kind of have to learn how to do that. Like that fall right there would knock me down to like 3 HP, and it's really not good. So we're coming up on an item here. I'm just gonna
説明は難しい
potions in this game. Speed
詳
potion.
細を
It's gonna make me run about 10 times
よくわからないけど
my
浮く
speed,
と。
or 2 times my speed.
そうですね。
So,
原理がわからない。
you set up the blackjack
なん
glitch
で
by
浮くの
just
か。
swinging your weapon, and whenever you swing your weapon, for like a split second, the game spawns in a hitbox. So like if an enemy is in that hitbox in front of you, they'll take damage. That's how like it kind of calculates attacks. But we can skip spawning it right then and there by switching our weapons mid-animation, and then we could forcibly spawn the hitbox whenever we want by then just sheathing the blackjack, and we can keep chaining it together as much as we want, and it's going to come into play later on.
By the way, there are zombies in
こ
this
こは
game.
通常プレイだとゾンビがたくさんいてうざったいんですよ。
There's a little bit of RNG on where those zombies spawn. I'm going to just briefly mention that now, but we also got another trick coming up here. It's called the fast ladder glitch, and as you can assume, we're going to just go
今アイテムを落としたのは、
Normally the
はし
ladder
ご登
speed
ってる
is
時に
way
正面
slower
に
than that.
アイテムを落とす
It's
と、
way slower than that.
はしご登る速度が上がるんですよね。
But by dropping an item between you and the ladder, the game just like freaks out and just assumes, because it then puts like a little bit of space between you and the ladder, and the game just freaks out and doesn't know where you are, so it just gives you ground speed. There's also another skip coming up here. It's pretty simple, just item
アイ
stack.
テムを足場代わりにして
Below,
登
you
る。
can use them to like stand up as like another platform. So it allows us to get up to the ladder a lot quicker than normal.
はしご登ってるところ。
Alright, so in the next level, Garrett's going to be almost assassinated, and what we're going to do is we're going to follow the assassins back to their leader so we can get revenge. There's a couple of ways you can lose this mission while you're following them.
Yeah, so doing any sort of damage, like coming into contact with them at all, is really bad. It'll fail the mission.
ちょっと見づらい
If
と
you
思うん
knock
で
them
すけ
out,
ど、
it's really bad.
ブラックジャ
If
ック
you
の
go on your back and start carrying
ガード
them
表
towards where they were gonna walk
中
to
に
anyway, it's really
マウ
bad.
スを
Yeah, you
左右に
definitely
振る
don't
と
want to do this or you'll fail the
敵が
mission.
倒
Yeah,
れ
it'd
る
be
んで
pretty
すよ。
ridiculous to be able to do this.
本来なら
Alright.
敵をノックアウトさせたりするとゲームオーバーになるんですけ
Technically
ど、
did knock him out, but I
バグ
the
で
key
死
point
ぬ
was I didn't do any
気
damage.
絶したり
So
す
the
ると
developers didn't like
このまんま
they didn't think people would
ミッ
just
ション
go
実行
total
中
blocking
に
the
なります。
blackjack in their face. And when you block, it deals 0 damage, but for some reason it still puts enemies in a knocked out state. So we abuse that on this level to knock him out, but do no damage. So the game's like, you know what? It's whatever. He must have just fell asleep.
This is way faster than following them around
Yeah,
town.
this saves about like 2 minutes. So we're gonna drop him off here. There you go, buddy. And then we take the key off the front guard, and it's the basement key, and that's gonna come into play later. Let's see if we get this guard minute. Oh, we got a really good one.
Oh,
Oh no!
oh, no.
Never mind. I jinxed it.
たまに
It
挟まっ
doesn't
たり
really
するん
matter
で
if
す
he
よ。
blocks
ま
you
あ
there or not, but
敵
it's,
が
you
ま
know, we're trying to save
正
every
面
second we can.
Just gonna
真ん
blast
中
this
にい
door
て
open.
Yeah. So some doors are pick lockable, but if you just shoot at them and do enough damage, they'll just open. So this is also the first level with like a loot objective. So
ここでは750
we're just going to be stealing
ルー
like
トぐ
every
らい取
valuable
る
we can. And
取ってか
on
ら
normal difficulty, the loot requirements are pretty lenient. As you start going up higher and higher in difficulty, it basically requires you to
ラミレスという 暗殺者を雇っ
But
たや
now
つ
we got
を
the
ちょっと
probably
懲ら
the
しめ
most
に
flashy death abuse in the game. So okay, this guy is actually going to be an issue here. I'm just going to block him or flash him.
All right, let's see if he gets it.
ここもミッション1で
あ
やったような感じで
He had to
強制的
pickpocket a
に
guy there, and
死んで
if
か
he
ら
catches
強
him,
制
he
的
just
に
can't
クリアってい
pickpocket
う
him.
Yeah. And that guy would I had to lead that guy back out, otherwise he would have like yelled and alerted that guy and I wouldn't be able to pickpocket him.
と
It's RNG whether or not he beats you to that door.
さっ
Oh, I
きクイ
actually
ッ
failed
ク
it.
ロードしたの
Oh,
は
bug. There we go.
最初がミスしたとは思うんですけ
So
ど
you notice I
次の
quick
は
saved and quick loaded there. What happens when the game
正面に
usually
守
those
っ
guys have
て
like
る
a
ガードマ
dialogue
ン
and
が
it's supposed to be
な
like
ぜ
some
か
really lore
徘
heavy
徊モード
dialogue.
ってなるんです
We
よ
just
ね
skip that by quick save
クイ
and
ック
quick
ロード
loading
をする
and
と
then they just do whatever they're
そ
scripted
れを
to
利
do
用し
next,
た
which is
形にな
patrol.
ります
And as you saw, it's usually easy to pickpocket the items off of them, but I'm not very good at this game. So coming up here, I'm just going to say that there's a skip coming up that's totally insane. It took us 20 years to figure out you can do it. And like when we found it, we were like, holy jeez. It saves about like 5 seconds too. I'm just going to flash that guy so he's not annoying.
ここはアイテム登っ
There we
て
go.
剣を取ります
Holy cow!
We used to shoot a rope arrow into the walls around that room.
あとは
and
脱
get
出
it
で
from
すね
above.
必要なルート分を
Yeah,
取っ
so
て
that was 20 hard years of like speed engineering into the game to figure out we could just jump from below. And then we also got another death abuse coming up here at the end of this level.
あ
We
こ
call
う見て
this one
て
To the
結
Moon.
構全体的に
It's really fun.
警備が甘いように見えるんですけど、結構通常プレイだと割と見
So
見
I'm
つか
gonna
ったり
actually
はす
set
るん
it
です
up
か？
here in a second.
まあ見つかったりしますね
Got it.
影に隠れてたりす
So
る
that
と
we're at Haunted Cathedral, and
見つからないんですけ
Doc's
ど音立
probably
て
the
たり
best
す
time to
る
talk about enemy
時
RNG.
Yeah, so
明るい
there's
とこ
not
ろ
too
にい
much
ると
RNG in this run. The
警
only
戒
real
されたり
RNG
追いかけられたり
is
します
enemies. So some enemies have set paths when they're patrolling, but other enemies will just have a set area that they'll randomly move around. This level has quite a few of those, so you kind of just have to adapt when you reach them. We don't really know where they're going to be. There's this particular section that has a lot of enemies, so we'll see what happens. Did you beat him? Yeah, you beat him.
Okay, good.
Cool. That ghost can block you there.
Yeah. So now we're coming up on a pretty tough trick. You just gotta jump across here.
First try.
このジャンプ
Wow,
は
okay.
斜めダッシュジャンプだとギリ
Normally
ギ
you
リ
just
届
shoot
くって感
a broadhead arrow into that.
見にくいと思うんですけど
into
あそこは
a button
川
that-
下は川です
that
ね
window we jumped into, but that's slow. So
本来な
coming
ら
up is actually
弓矢で
most of the
橋
armor
を
takes place.
橋を下ろすっていう
So
感じ
that
なんです
bridge
け
you
ど
see over there,
それを無視した
see how
形
many
です
enemies
ね
we get. It can be very bad sometimes.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Only one, but he's
Okay.
also in the way, so that's really annoying. Gonna flash him there. Oh god,
get up?
he's
Oh, no.
blocking. He's
All right.
blocking the rope. Oh no, we're good. All right.
Okay, that wasn't the worst, but that was like not great either.
Yeah, you could have like upwards of like 4 of those. We call them they're barracks, but we just call them dinos. You could have
真ん
upwards of
中に
like
立っ
4
て
of them
ファイアー
which
ロ
is
ーを打つ
really
と
bad. So
扉が開く仕
I
組みにな
wanted
っ
to
て
tell a
ますね
story here that a lot of people think coming up we have to. Normally you would have to pick lock this door and like a wall behind you comes crashing in, but you can mantle over the door, and you certainly could never have done it on Old Dark. The new engine has better mantling, so you can only mantle over the door on New Dark.
But you just did it right there. Okay, well, some people think that you shouldn't be able to mantle there, but you know, we just did it, so that's that myth solved.
Yeah, and that's the end of the mission there.
Yeah, pretty easy.
So now we're into Lost City. So if you ever watch
ヒール
like
ポーション
Futurama,
一つ
where they
と
kind of go to like old New
ヒ
York,
ー
this
ル
is
ポーション
basically
一
the old
つ
New York
買い
of
ま
this
した
game. So like the old city underneath. So we have speed tech again here. It's just called fast swim.
ここま
So you get
た
on the
足場に
ladder,
な
you
るんです
jump
か？
off in the water, and then you
足
just
場
go
じゃない
fast
と
in the
思います
water.
ね
You noticed at the start of the swimming, I was moving really slow.
さっ
but
き
the
は
fast
し
swim
ご
allows me
見
to
づらい
actually
と思うんですけど
swim
はしご
around
登
without
った
having
時
to go
に
for any breath or
はい
anything.
水中泳ぐスピード上がるん
Yeah,
です
yeah, sure. You got a
Great.
quick one.
We have $25 from Toasty that
Hey.
says, "Hey Psychosis, Toast here. Thanks to everyone at the event for doing such an amazing thing, and thanks for getting Thief to GDQ. The Thief speedrunning community and all us taffers are rooting for you. Best of luck with the run. Here's to hoping for first try egg skip. And
死
remember,
ぬために地
better
雷を
check
設
my
置し
map.
ました。
Oh god. Thanks, Toasty.
All right, we got another trick coming up here.
Yeah,
You want to
this
explain
this
it?
is actually a pretty big trick. So it's basically just I mentioned earlier you could keep chaining the blackjack. So we're gonna do it about 3 or 4 times here to survive a fall that would
脱出
absolutely
用
kill us.
に
And
ロ
we
ー
have
プア
to
ロー
go
を使って
around
ま
this
す。
little tower here. So it's definitely not easy. So I gotta practice.
ここを浮遊をして無理やり行くようにし
あー、浮いてます
Awesome.
ね。
All right.
二段ジャンプだと
The timing on that's
届きま
pretty
す。
tricky. You can get consistently when you practice it, but
Yeah,
you know.
it saves so much time. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the perfect time for donations because it's just general movement from here to the
あとは
next.
通常ルートみたいに水のタリ
Great,
スマン
sounds
と
good.
いう
Well,
も
we
の
have
を取りに行きま
$25
す。
from Needon that says, "Great job, Psychosis, aka Tommy Bay, aka Bill. Much love from Needon and Jackson."
Thanks, Nedin. It's Nedin, by the way.
Oh,
It's all good. Oh, that's the blackjack glitch in action right there.
Can you put it away?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
I
Oh
just
my
missed my
gosh.
jump now.
Oh, that was horrible.
I forgot I still
多
had
分
it.
今のは
Sorry
グリ
about
ッ
that.
チ、バグ技にしたって感じで
You
す。
keep going.
all right. We have $25 from J Rude that says, "Good luck on the run, Psychosis. I know you'll do all of us in the Thief Speedrunning Discord proud. Thank you so much for introducing me and many others to the wonders of Thief Speedrunning. The run has improved so much in the few short months I've been around, and I hope to see it improve further. Much love, J Rude."
Thanks, J-Root.
Time for another?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Keep
there's,
going.
There's plenty of time.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Well, we have $100 from Sunjammer180 that says,
Wow.
"Thief is my favorite series of all time and a perfect excuse to unsteal some cash for a good cause. Shoutouts to other old timers from the
水のタリスマン
TTLG
取ったんで
forums
火のタリ
and
ス
to
マンがあ
all
る
the
ところに
JDQ
行きま
runners
す。
and organizers for making every year a better one."
You keep going.
All right.
Yeah.
We have $20 from Irish20 that says, "Hey Taffers, thank you for running my favorite stealth game ever. Don't forget to salt the fries." $10 from Nedin and the Rock and Robs family that says, "Hey Tommy Day, love watching GDQ with the
まあ
fam
コメントに
and
もあるんです
love
けど、
watching you play the best game."
シーフってやっぱり最近にもなんかありましたよね。
ありましたね。2014年ぐらいでしたっ
Ten
け
little things we play like
に
Hitmans and CS.
発売されてましたね。
You
これ
can
は
keep
なん
going.
か、
All right. No, no. We have
これ
$25
はシ
from
リーズ
Fungus
的なのの
Plays
関
that
係
says,
はある
"I've
感
been
じなんですか？
watching you guys for many
なか
years
ったと
now.
思います
Thief was the game that set my
一応
passion for
シ
gaming
ーフ
ablaze. Even if I only
ゴー
did
ル
play
ド、
for
シ
like
ーフ
10
2、
minutes at a
シー
time
フ
because I was
DS は
so
繋がってた
afraid
と
at
思
my
います。
early age. Please give the game a good beating as my payback."
Got you.
Oh, got
Oh,
sniped.
jeez. I got sniped.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh.
He's got some health to work with here, but they can still ruin your day, those enemies.
ここでスピード
Oh,
ポーション
one
を使い
almost
ます
sniped。me. So you're gonna notice we're
あ
back
そ
in
こは
the
スピード
tower
ポー
we
ション
were
使わ
in.
な
So
い。
this level kind of comes full circle at the end.
使わなくてもできるんですけど、難易度が高いですね。
Deceptively hard. Nope.
安
I've
定
got
の
it.
た
Nice
めに
start.
安定
Especially
の
on
ため
low
です。
dungeons,
使います
mantling's a lot worse. So you're gonna also notice the rope arrow I put at the start is gonna come into play now.
これさっ
And
き設置
we're
したロ
gonna
ー
get
プです
this pretty tricky
そうです。
jump back to the way we came in.
で、浮遊するバグを使ってあそこまでと届く。
And then the mine that we put down all the way back in the beginning is going to come into play again for yet another death abuse. You're going to notice a trend. We try to kill Garrett at the end of pretty much every mission. There we go.
Got it. Cool.
All right. This is undercover.
ここは
It has one of the biggest skips in the game. So
えー
Doc, if you want to
死ぬ
talk about
時
it, 'cause I
に
need to focus.
Yeah, this level
前
is
方に
great
吹っ飛ばないと
visually.
クリア
Basically,
にはならないです。死
going
んだとしても。
undercover inside
Ah.
of the sanctuary of this group called the
本
Hammerites.
当方向を調整してからしないといけない。
There's
そう
two
ですね。
items we're gonna have to steal. You find out
横
that
と
they're
かだと
behind a
ミッション
gate
失
and
敗という
there's
形に
five
なります。
switches that you have to hit in quick succession. You gotta like look around, look at diaries, find clues on where they are. But that's super slow, so we're just gonna cheat at the video game.
ここが壁抜けって
So
いう
I'm
か
getting
鉄
kind
格
of
子を
right now.
すり抜ける
Yeah, let,
Toころ
let
です
him
ね。
focus here because this trick is a little weird.
鉄格子の近くにローパローを使って半回転をして少し
Oh, jeez. All right.
下にずらしてからローパロ
Yeah,
ー
there we go.
取ります
So now we're in the right spot.
取った後にリーン
Just gotta
動作をする
through.
と中に
Killer
入れるん
cells.
で
That's
す
the
よ。
object fling in action right
あ、
there.
今失敗しましたね。ここ割と失敗しやすいんですよ。
That's only half of the thing though. So just give me a sec.
Get out.
There we go.
Yes. All right.
抜けましたね。
Oh, go the other way.
あそこ抜けるの失
Yeah.
敗すると
If
死
I
ぬ
go the other way,
か、
that whole hallway is blocked.
床にはまっ
So I have to go
て
this way.
そのまんまの状態になります。
Come out of his thing. Also, yet another death abuse. This time with another object fling, and this one could send me like pretty much anywhere around this room. So I gotta be sure to know where I
こ
am.
こも死んでか
Yeah,
ら
he's gonna get out.
Yeah.
出口にから出ます。
So now we're on return, and yet again, I need you to commentate because I need to focus here.
All right, yeah. So in this level, Garrett's going to be stealing an item called the Eye. It's just the basic resident MacGuffin in this game, but after you steal it, the haunted cathedral actually you're getting blocked by this zombie so hard.
There you go.
Yeah, the haunted cathedral will actually lock you inside, and there's this whole quest line where you have to
ス
help
ピー
a
ドポー
ghost
シ
to
ョンを
get
使っ
out.
て愛を
It takes
目
so
標物
long,
を取
though,
ってか
so-
ら
There's the ghost.
Yeah, so we're just gonna fling out of the level. And,
裏道
the game
みたい
will
な
think
と
we
ころに
escaped.
行き
Yeah,
ま
this,
す。
level, this fling is really precise. So give me a sec.
ここでもシール枠を使うんですけど、
One.
今のは失敗しましたね。
All right.
ここちょっと難しいんですよ。
Ooh, I've never felt
クリア
that
するの
much.
が。角度っていうものが、
There we go.
That's it. All right.
あ、今クリアしましたね。
There's a
違い
there's like
が
a
全くわから
trigger
ない。
for the outside, barely peeking through just a specific part of that
なん
wall.
か壁の、死んだ場所の壁の上になぜかクリアフラグみたいなのがあるんですよ
Earlier,。I talked about enemy RNG.
なぜか。
And this is
本当は
one of the causes the bane of us
来た道
speedrunners in
は
this game.
Oh my god, I've lost so many runs to this level.
通常プレイだ
So we
と
only have 5 health
まあ
in this
いろいろ
level, because you end up getting beat up at the start.
出口を
But, there's these
探す
two
ってい
hallways
うの
that
が
have a
目
ton
的
of
なんで
random
すけど、
enemies in it. The first one's coming up.
なぜかあそこに
Block
クリアフラグあるんですよね。
Decent.
All right, that's not bad. That's
正
not
直
bad.
わからない。
He had to use both of his flash bombs there. There's a final hallway that has a ton of enemies, so he's gonna have to get good RNG here to make it through.
Gonna get that plum there for a little extra health. Oh jeez.
Okay.
Oh jeez.
Oh.
Oh. All right. Oh my god. They could just like go from side to side, blocking that whole hallway, and there's nothing you can do. That's like the bane of all of our existences. So we're back at the like,
Undercover.
yeah, the undercover place,
岩と
cathedral, whatever it
あの
was.
は岩
I'm gonna bring a little friend with me. His name's Rocky.
上
We're
空
gonna
に
use
飛
him
ぶた
for
めに使い
an
ます
object fling later on in the level. I'm gonna just say that there's probably like the worst soft lock in this game, in this level. So normally the only real soft locks are that you like quick save in a bad spot and like every time you load you're just gonna die. But here we're gonna listen to this hammerite that's like holed up in a little cell underneath in the catacombs here. And he's gonna give us a key. And that key has a very, 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 very small chance to spawn behind him. But I've lost about 3 like world record paced runs to it happening. So I really do not want that to happen.
Yeah, if it spawns in the room in there with him, you
Like
just
down
can't.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just can't get it,
Yeah.
and you're stuck.
I have a save just in case it
ちょっと
happens.
ここの
I hope it doesn't.
人は
Also,
反応悪いんですよ
here.
ね。
All right, sounds great. We have $25
な
from
かなか
Brad
気づかないですね。
203 that
話
says,
さないんで
had
す
to
よ。
donate for Thief. One of my fondest memories as a kid is staying up late and just watching my dad play through this game and its sequels. I owe everything to my dad, so this game has a special place in my heart. Love.
You could read one more.
All right, sounds good.
話す内容としては、ハイプリースト
That says, What's that?
手も
Thief? Take my money, so
を
to speak.
魔物たちから
Hold on.
作ってくれみたいな、そういう
Got
感
a
じで
very
す。
bad bridge set up here.
Oh, nice.
おギリギリ
So
届いた。
normally you would have had to go around and like up a couple staircases to get into there, but I barely just managed to get the fling. So yeah, that's like another element of RNG there. That bridge can have like no enemies or upwards of like 4 like it did there. So after I flash these guys, I have to flash them or else they'll go straight for this priest and kill him. I'm just carrying this guy to the end of the mission. There's nothing really special, so you could do a couple more donations.
そうですね。
All right, sounds good. We have $10 from Morgathom that says, "Thank you, Psychosis, for representing the Thief Speedrun community. We are few in number, always in the
通
shadows.
常プレイだ
but
と
present.
ハイプリースト
Also,
を
thank you to the
船使っ
JPN team
て
for the
運ぶ
amazing
っ
work
てい
you
う
have
感
done
じです
over
か
the
ね。
years. The Taffer Tavern will always be open to you guys."
You could do one more.
All right, one more you shall have. We have $50 from Arkham that says, "Oh snap, Thief Run. Here's some more money."
こう適当に投げつけましたね。
So we're coming up on the last level.
最後の
of Chaos.
ミッ
And
ションです。
Maw of Chaos, to some people, is a really fun run, fun level to run, and to others, it's like the bane of their run. I think Doc says he kind of enjoys it. It's probably my favorite level, at least the first half, and you'll see why. So the level, the way it's structured is it's pretty linear, and it makes sense from like a story point. We're basically in hell right now, and we're just making our way to like the depth of hell and stopping like a ritual by this evil like a demon god.
また浮いてる。
Right here, you're gonna notice I just
悪い
skipped
ことし
there.
ました。
It's not the biggest skip, but here's another one that's pretty tough.
There you go. Let's see if he gets it.
I should get it. Yep.
Yeah, that was
こ
good.
こ
Good
も
job.
悪い。
There we go. Yeah,
武器振
so
ったら大体悪いことしますね。
I said the level was like pretty linear, but in all honesty, like for aesthetic purposes, they try to put all these like cool tunnels, and you're gonna see like all these enemies floating out of them in like eggs and stuff. But we actually use those tunnels to skip portions of the level because it's quicker to go through them than to do the actual level.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
dang,
totally.
that's
Alright,
right.
we could get that with a bunny hop, but it's fine. I'll just do it with the old item stack. So normally
ア
we
イ
would
テムは
swing
縛れ
at
を
that,
言ってもギリギリ届くこ
upside
とはで
down
きます。
waterfall. As you can see, the level's trying to be like, oh, we're so
あそこ
weird.
からの大ジャンプの
Everything's
方が
backwards,
一
and
番
then
早
you
いんです
float
け
up
ど、
above, and there's
まあ
like
失
a
敗
whole
したの
mortar
で、
section above.
リカバリーとして
But it's
ア
faster
イテ
to
ムを
just
使っ
item
たって
stack
いうこと
into the well and just get up into where you were gonna go anyway. As you can see, this level is pretty much like testing, in a speedrun sense, like all your like tricks that you've learned as you if you were to learn this run. So right here we got a fast ladder. We already did the blackjack glitch. There's another one coming up that's even more important. And then there's going to be a fling at the end that's super difficult. It's probably the hardest fling to make sure you don't die from it in the run. So it's about to.
まああ
it's
と
gonna come
は
up here in a second.
最深部まで行くっ
You
て
could
形
actually
ですね
probably。read a donation.
All right, sounds good. We have $25 from Arrow223 that says, "The Thief series are my favorite games of all time. So nice to see it at a GDQ. Good luck on your run, Psychosis."
All right. You're going to notice that guy's T-posing there. Within a certain range, enemies just stay T-posed. Also, here's the skip. I'm just going to do it right now.
正直、本来ここはいけないんですけど、
It's
冬
very
バグならい
difficult
け
to
る
get in
っ
there.
て
You need
感
to
じ
do
です。
very like precisely timed blackjack
ちょっ
glitches.
と穴が
No. All right. I'll
出っ張っ
give
て
it
ない
a
のむ
go
ずい
just
です
guys. I
ね。
really want to get this. There we go.
That one's hard.
は
Yeah.
い、来ました。
Because when you do the blackjack glitch, it shoots you off in a random direction sometimes. So you notice like the first one, I kind
多
of
分いいんです
got
けど、その
knocked
後全
backwards.
く
Also good
暗く
idea.
て分からなかったっ
The
て。
eggs have different enemies in them, and depending on which ones, they can block your path right there.
まあ、本人には明るく見えてるんですけど、配信だと暗く見えるって感じなんです。
Oh, he actually walked away. That's fine with me.
ここも多分リーンバグを使います。
Get the fling.
There we go.
Got it.
Ooh.
Good job.
On
So
the top.
now we're basically at the end of the game. I quick save there just in case I mess up something. I'm gonna have to come down here.
あとは、すり替え、
So, you know, I was talking about how I was doing a ritual. You see, you could
アイテムをすり替えて終わりですね。
doing a weird like
あとは死ぬ準備をするだけです。
So that eye right there, the thing he said that was the MacGuffin or like the magical item driving the story. That's like the key to this ritual, and if he finishes it, like the world's gonna burn and everyone's gonna be in a bad time. And so we had a fake eye made for us by the Hammerites, and we're gonna switch it out here, but we have to wait for him to
多分
actually
見
get
づらい
down
と
there.
思うんですけど、真ん
So
中
it's
に
a layer two.
ラスボス
Sounds
がいる
good.
ん
We
で
have
すよ。
$25 from
今歩いてるや
Crazy
つ。
Eddie that
そうで
says,
すね。
thrilled to see
そ
Thief
い
at a
つ
GDQ.
を
This game introduced one of my
の
all-time favorite
さらに真ん
characters,
中にあ
the one
る
and
愛と
only
いうアイテム
Officer
を
Ben.
すり替えるっていうのが、
Yeah.
これの目的ですね。
You want to talk about those moss arrows there?
Yeah, so this whole like red area is like it's a tile set. So if you've played Thief, you know that like certain floors have like different sounds to them. And this is the one person in the game we can't alert at all.
すり替えましたね。
So we just had to make sure we put down moss arrows. They soften the ground and make it pretty much like no sound.
Silent. Yep.
Yeah, pretty much silent. I'm just gonna take this opportunity to shout out
ちなみにあの真ん中にいる
everyone in the Thief run
人物は古代神っていう
Count,
神ですね。
J-Root, Dan, Angder, Esno,
神っぽい
One
ビジュアルには
Jin.
見
If
え
I
なかったで
forgot
すけど
anyone
ね。
else, I'm sorry, but you know I love you all. Like I said, at the beginning of the year, the world record was like 35, like 42 or something. And now, as of
その
2 days
古代
ago, I
神
managed to
が
finally push it down to below sub
また
30.
再び
For like
悪い
first,
ことす
which
る
we
って
thought
いう
was like a pipe
まあ
dream at
再
the
びっ
beginning
てい
of
う
the
か
year.
悪いことする
But
っていう
it's so
感じ
cool
なんで
that everyone just all it takes is a
ギャレ
dedicated group
ット
of
は
6
個人的な
people
復
to
習でやっ
just
てる
really
って
push
いう
the game to the limit. This guy's really annoying,
その
actually.
さっき
I'm
すり
just
替え
gonna go
た
into sound
愛が
vacuum
なく
over
なる
here and
と
shut him
悪
up.
いことができなくなるみたいな。
悪いことできなくなるし、
There we go.
その
So
まあ古代
this
神
sound
が、まあ、
vacuum, GDQ
魔
sucks
力
by
使い
the
すぎ
way,
て死ぬっ
madly,
ていう
but
感じですね。
it's actually faster to
悪いことを
switch
しよ
out
う
the
とす
eye
るため
immediately
の
and then
魔力を
immediately
使
come
い切
to
っ
the sound
て、
vacuum.
はい。
Because what's happening right now is we're still within range of his
普
AI,
通の人
so
間
it
だと
goes
かな
pillar
わ
to
ない。
pillar waving its hands.
そうですね。
But Garrett, or the player character, is not in
普
the
通
same
に正
room,
面から
so
戦
the
い
voice
挑む
line never
と、
plays, and the AI like checks to see
え
if the voice line
なんか
played.
周
It
りがな
didn't
んか
play,
魔法
but
みたい
like
な感
for
じに
some
なっ
reason it
て、
just assumes the
体
AI
力が
must be
徐々に減っ
stable,
ていくんです
and
よ
it
ね。
just immediately goes to the next pillar. So it actually saves. We've timed
こう
it.
フィール
It
ド
saves
が
about a
な
minute
ん
and 10
か
seconds. But I just wanted a couple more
そう
seconds
い
to
う
shout out people. But I'm actually going to go back because now we don't know the timing for that. So I just want to be able to kill myself in time. You could probably fit a donation again.
まあ儀式が完了するまではこのままずっとっていう感じ。
Hey, Tommy Way and GDQ, glad to see you on the big stage running Thief.
ギャレット本人が個人的な恨みって言ったのは、実はちょっと前に目玉くり取られたんですよ。実際今のところ片目一つで、いや、行動してるって感じです。
All right, sounds good. We have $5 from Ridic Nomad that says, "Hey, where'd my $5 go? Oh no, thief!"
待ち時間になっちゃったので、ドネートの紹介してます。
まあ、もうやることない。
Right? Well, we have $20 from
死ぬことま
Heretic
で。
that says, "One of my all-time favorite games, Thief. Never thought I'd see a speedrun for it. P.S. Covert Muffin is doing a great job hosting. Thanks, Heretic."
All right, so time ends when the menu pops up and Psychosis like ends up dying.
Yeah, so I need to listen for an audio cue here.
儀式が完了したので死ぬ準備です。はい。
And oh, you're not dead?
はい。
I didn't do it.
Well,
All right.
wait.
Well, all right. It's fine.
体
I
力一つ
didn't
残ったの
put my
で、
health at the right number.
短縮にはならない
All
か。
right. Well, we have no idea when the screen's gonna pop up, but it's gonna pop up any second
Yeah,
now.
it'll be like 10 seconds from now.
And this is why we death abuse.
Yeah, that's why we actually just go in the corner and we have the whole time set up. It'll come up here in a second.
さっきのところで死ぬと、ここの空白時間が短縮されるんですよ。何十秒だったか忘れたな。
What was the time? Just curious.
That's a
短縮にはな
33-23.
る。
That's
そう
great.
死ねれば。
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching.
Yeah, if anyone's ever interested in speedrunning the game, we have so many, like I said, dedicated people just putting time into the game. We've made so many like tutorials this year. Amorphous is really big with that. He's been pretty much pumping out tutorials for every trick you can think of.
普通に走ってるように見
We
え
have a
て、
Discord.
い
You
ろん
can
な
find
バ
it
グ
on
技が
speedrun.com pages.
ちょこちょこ出てきました。
You know, show Thief 2 some love too. That's a really good game. Don't worry about Thief 2014. That's a bad game.
続編だとほとんどないんですよね。
Otherwise, yeah. Thanks
ちゃんと
for
バ
having
グ
me,
が
GDQ.
修正されて
Everyone
る
here
ん
has
です。
been really cool, and I'm having a great
は
time.
い。
Yep. Shouts to Doctors Without Borders.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, excellent run,
という感じ
Psychosis.
で
Thank you so much. That was awesome.
まあ一応終わったのか終わってないのかもわからないよう
That being
な
said, we are going to run a
地
quick
味な終わ
Twitch
り方
ad,
でしたね。
and then we will be back.
本当だったら、映像流れるんです。カットしてますね。
ああ、
終わった後は。
まあエンディングがあったけど、カットされてしまう。という感じで、シーフザダークプロジェクトが終わりましたので、解説ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。ちょっと解説減ったで申し訳
ああ、
ない。
全然大丈夫です。いなかったら何が起きてるのか全く分かってなかったんで。
はい。
お疲れ様でした。
お疲れ様でした。
ということで、次のゲームが、メタルギアソリッドツインスネークですね。で、僕結構割と朝方結構担当させてもらってるんですけど、まあ、ランを見る限り、僕が唯一知ってるゲーム唯一やったことがあるゲームが、このメタルギア、まあ俺ツインスネーク版ではないんですけど、まあ初代の PS 版をやったことがあるゲームですけど、まあ、こちらのゲームにもですね、解説の方が来てらっしゃるので、少々お待ちください。
And following The Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventures, Any Percent run by ZMaster91. We have a couple donations here. We have a $25 donation from Anna Artemis. We need to make Pepsi Man happen, and if you haven't
SGDQ の
seen it, you
説
should.
明をですね、
Let's
させ
do
ていただ
this.
きます。SGDQ ですね、正式名称サマーゲームズダン
Speaking
ク
of
イック
Pepsi Man,
はです
bonus
ね、
game
アメリカで
coming
行われてい
up
る
if we
RTA
meet
の
the
チャリ
incentive.
ティーイベント
We
で
are
ござい
currently
ま
at
す。で、今回、
$13,314
この配信のドネートとかですね、で集まった、寄付金はですね、すべて国境なき医師団に寄付されています。で、日本からですと、ドネートの方法が、まあ、少し難しくなるので、日本から寄付したいよっていう方は、下の方にリンクがあるんですけど、こちらの方でイエティというサイトでですね、T シャツを買っていただいたり、あとは Twitch の本家配信、ゲームズダンクイックの方をサブスクライブしていただくことで、間接的に寄付することができるようになっています。で、イエティで T シャツを買うときの注意なんですが、向こうのアメリカサイズの方で表示がされているので、T シャツなどを買うときは、自分が普段着ているサイズからワンサイズを落としていただくと、ちょうどいいかなという形になっています。で、下のその方にイエティの T シャツ、日本のシャツとアメリカのシャツの表記のそのサイズの比較のサイトとかもありますので、購入の際はぜひ使ってみてください。ということで、解説の方をお呼びしてこようと思います。